Let's talk about the money flow today or crypto money flow today. Uh, there are so many people who have this, uh, we call either you call it mentality or this information that this is how the money flow works in crypto. The money goes to the BTC first, then it goes into the high caps, and then the you call it mid cap or whatever, and then it go into the low caps. Okay, so from BTC to high caps to the mid caps and then to the low caps. So is it actually true or it's just assumptions that people throw on the internet? Uh, I be honest, if it was true, but now the situation is somehow very different than we had in the past years on crypto, and I'll explain why I think that. So the money flow you see on the internet or the money flow we have seen in the crypto market before was coming from the retailers. There wasn't any ETF or anything. There were just a few bunch of traders or some big whales, market makers who were trading within the market and throwing the money from BTC to high caps, mid caps, and then the low caps. And you this is what people call alt season or let's say the bull run of altcoins. But now the situation is different. This is just my opinion, and if I have opinion, I do have the reasons why I think uh, about something. So now the money going into the Bitcoin is coming from the ETF. Okay, and as it's coming from the ETF, those people who are trading ETF or buying Bitcoin via ETF, they don't have any access to these altcoins, either high caps, mid caps, or low caps. So this is why you might have noticed that Bitcoin is very stable than these altcoins. Okay, this is the only reason because the money going into the Bitcoin is coming from the ETF. Do you might have heard the news or read the news that uh, it BlackRock bought this many Bitcoins or other ETFs bought this many Bitcoins. The money is coming from the ETF and then they don't really have access to these cryptos. This is why you see Bitcoin is getting a lot of strength, holding well around 96K or around 100K, or let's just say it's holding between the 90K to 100K range, but altcoins have its own another level or have a different picture. So this is why I think you are not seeing why altcoins are not going up. This is the reason I see the money is not coming from the retails. The money is not coming from the same sources as it was before. The money is coming from the ETF, and ETF wise don't really have access to this, let's just say, this garbage, because altcoins are literally the garbage right now, no performance at all. And if you really have this perception or this, I don't know what should I call it, if misunderstanding or this information that have been feed it into you from by some so-called influencers or those people who are just using you as their views or using these terms to fool you that the money will go into the alts. Actually, it's not their fault. They don't go into mm, this depth that from where the money is coming. They only see the money is coming into the Bitcoin, but they don't see from where the money is coming. It's coming from the ETF. And long story short, they don't have these altcoins. They can't buy it. And if the money is coming from something that do not have access to these, how can you expect the money flow you see on the internet, or the money flow that your gurus teach you, this money flow? Okay, so it's not going to happen. Like I said, the money coming from ETF, and before that it was quite opposite. Whales used to pump BTC before. This is before whales used to pump BTC. Then we see going money going into Ethereum, then going into the other alts that we have, uh, comes in top 50, or let's say top 30, and then we used to see the low caps performing. Now it's just Bitcoin. Now it's just between it's just that ETF boys are playing with the Bitcoin, and then we have the meme coins, memes, where the gamblers are trading. That's it. It's just Bitcoin and meme coins, nothing in between, and somehow it's not that good, but it is what's going on. I hope you understand what I am saying. It's not the cycle as it was before. So make sure you are doing your due diligence. Make sure you are doing your research before you getting into any altcoins, because none of these altcoins are loyal. Releasing the supply every month or every day, dumping it on the market on you. So make sure you know what you are doing. Good luck.